Okay. Okay, so the many wicked creatures and monsters and Frank's gorgeous calves there may have temporarily knocked out my internet, but we're back, we're live, and this is okay. Episode 13.5, maybe 0.25. We didn't really make it through half of it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We are back here in the Garland residence. And Frank is going to be hitting a big dumb squid thing with a sword and stone, like Frank did. Okay, terrible marine life in here hits kind of hard, but nothing we haven't seen before. Alright, we continue with the great mystery of the Garland. Okay, so that hall was just a sequence around. Okay. We most recently passed through door number 4. We'll check the condition. Okay, that's 3. I have a feeling like I should have like a notebook or something to be keeping track of the door situation. So what's on this side? This is number 2. This responds to even numbers. To go through, you should go through. Okay, well, we went through 4, so we can go through 2. Yeah. I do kind of want to check out the floor. I have a feeling I'll have to do the east wing again to be able to get through the doors to the north, the 3 gate. Okay, that's a 7. 8. That's an 8. Alright. The response to factors. To go through, you should go through a door with a factor of 8 first. I mean, 2 isn't... I mean, okay, it's a negative factor of 8, I guess. We're talking multiplication. No, there was something glowing on the floor behind us. We can't. I doubt we can pass back through that. Oh wait, no, it's a factor of 8. We can. 8 is a factor of itself. It's my dad's book? It's not like my dad to leave stuff lying around like this. His dad's book, A Heretical Tome. Cool. Johnny, you how's the old family, Johnny? I feel like I need to check that in key items. Is that not... Oh, okay, Heretical Tome. Yeah, I was gonna say, what do we got? It's the Necronomicon! Mr. Garland was just hanging out with, unknowable magics. A spell book owned by Graham Garland, I assume. It's easy to tell that it is an evil book, just from the binding. English is on the cover, but inside is an unknown language. Necronomicon Ex Mortis, Book of the Dead. Bound in human flesh and inked in blood, this terrifying ancient tome contains secrets, demon resurrection rituals. I can't do the whole Evil Dead scree. It's been too long since I've seen it. Anyway, we found the Necronomicon. We will now proceed to do the Necronomicon. And if you get that, you're a real one. This ward 7 is called the Lucky Door. Lost people who pass through this door should be able to go back outside. Or so the notes say. I don't want to go back outside necessarily. But okay, so we've found a possible exit. We're gonna check the north hallway. Okay, the last one was through. Wait, okay, the last one was through was 8, and I think this is it has to be an even number for 2, so we should be able to pass through again. We'll see what we need for the 3.
Bring it on!
Things are so gribbly.
Lenny!
Kind of hoping this gets both of them, and then we can use the regular attack on one of the other guys. Spread around the love a little bit. Yes! Awesome, awesome. Not my target of choice, but you know what? Doesn't matter. We'll take it anyway. Okay, one of those is untouched. One is almost gone. Can Shania do 167? Not unless I transform, and I'm not gonna bother. Alright, monster off the field. Standard rules. Oh, I hate it! Why is there nothing but eyes inside? Yeah, I don't like the noise they make. I don't like their locomotion.
Chalk up another win for me.
But it's cool. We getting it done. Now, did any of my loyal hands rejoin after our technical issues? Yeah, no, perhaps not. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I think we can get through this, because I think this is the even number doors. We came through 8 previously. We can pass through that. Alright. This ain't so... why would I say this out loud? This isn't so bad. This gimmick isn't a problem. The monsters do hit pretty hard, though, so let's just make sure we get keep our numbers up. All right, number 3 door. What's your deal? This word responds to multiples. If you want to go through, you should pass through a multiple of 3 first. Okay, well that's only 6 or 9. It's in the 9 ward seal or whatever it is. Okay. Well, 8 is not a 2. Rather, was the one we went through previously. 2 is not a factor of 3. So, what other gates do we have available? There is one in the center here. Off on the left, what is this number? Okay, that's 6. Okay, we can pass through this. Door greater than 6. Okay, so we go back through the left hallway where there was the 2 and then the 8. After the 8, we can pass through the 6. After the 6, we can pass through the 3. It's like math that kills you. Okay, yeah. And then... Yep, door number 8 is in here. Yep. Okay, this is a good plan. Murder math! Hey, Doc. Welcome back.
I'm going to play you a record.
So these are just the gribbliest monsters. Okay, how many can we get? I'll take 3. I'll take 3 with the big guy in there, yeah. I'm not too proud. I should have my... You know, this is the one session that I don't have a little, like, journal next to me, because normally I have all of the, my notes for the classroom hours, for whatever my lecture topic is, and normally I'd be, like, jotting down. I didn't prepare it for one session, so, of course, this is simply... They're gonna make me pay for it. Who wants to combo? Frank doesn't it? Well, Frank needs time to build up more stock. Actually, this is an ideal time to do so, isn't it? That monster is in the air. Ninja Star. Ricardo's guitar is so powerful it killed internet to my whole house for 5 minutes. And I can only say that I will try to use this power responsibly. You know? C'est la vie.
Lenny!
Chalk up another win for me.
Okay, good and clean from Johnny. Love that. Free stock gauge for no enemy actions. Awesome. I'm happy we're getting like 4,000 experience per bout here, which is great. I kind of wish we were getting more soul power, because I need a lot of that in the near future for Shania. We're going to have to kind of figure a way to scum that out more effectively. Is there treasure at the end of this hallway? No, there is not. Okay, now I should be able to pass... Yes, we can pass through 6, because we just came through 8. Now we have passed through 6, which is a multiple of 3. That big statue is going to come alive and attack us, right? I mean, I'm not the only one who sees it, right? Multiples of 3. We came through 6, so we can pass through number 3. Flawless. You know what's really gonna butter my particular toast is if we run into the Machamel boys. If we run into Gerard and Bugan, because I'm gonna ask why they're in my house. I'm gonna ask how they got past the seals. Resurrection. How topical. Okay. I mean, this better... We don't have any option other than 3, so... This is Ward 9, the end of all doors. I'm sorry, I'm not... This is Ward 9, the end of all doors! Passing through this door should end the 9-ward curse! I mean, Hilda's loving this. Like... I'm sorry, just the end of all doors is such a good phrasing. I need that I put that in a hallway at work. And it's like, this is the end of all doors. It's like, you mean the exit? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. An end to the 9-word curse, huh? Alright! Done. Curse shattered. Monsters are now free to escape the Garland Manor. He really did disappear.
The other warded doors must all be gone too.
Right. Now we should be able to look around here freely. Okay. It feels like this was all too easy. Yeah. I don't know. Do I trust this? I don't. I have enough cheap MP items. Let's kind of top people up a little bit. Because who knows what's gonna happen. Okay, well, I'm just gonna use the tent, obviously, instead, and whatever, I wasted a couple hundred gold. Johnny will get it back through theft and murder. I see. Okay. Picture of hell. I don't think this used to be here. Johnny, your father was up to some stuff. Specifically, he has the Necronomicon.
I'll take you out.
Okay, so, TJ, you're not wrong. If only somebody with elementary school math, and an understanding of Roman numerals could solve that. Like, look, any blind man could come in here and rub some goo on these curse words, and they could bypass them and they could loot the whole building. But if they were blind, they wouldn't even know what they were stealing. So I mean, I think security's pretty good. Oh, they're flying, so the, alas, Frank's mighty snowball cannot hit them. That's okay. We have other attacks. Oh, let me pick some shine. It's effective, though. Okay, let's get rid of the big guy. Because I don't even like it when it attacks. It's all gribbly eyes. Wow! Oh, okay. That's how it happens. 29 spirit points taken off. That's, okay, it's half. It does it by half. I was gonna say that would drive anyone else instantly crazy, but it's because he hit Shania. I can work around that. If Johnny can hit, man, you got the highest luck in the party. What's your excuse? Thing is surprisingly nimble.
Sweet dreams.
The sweetest dreams from Ricardo. Who's our dream? Okay, so do I insert the Necronomicon into the obviously book-shaped hole in the Eldritch seal on the wall in the Garland Manor? And if I do that, will it be funny? I say yes. What's this gap? It's just about the width of a book. Ace Detective. Oh, right, the book I found earlier. Maybe I can... Yes, put the Necronomicon in your wall, Johnny. Do the Necronomicon, do the Necronomicon. What's that noise? Sounds like something heavy moved. That noise came from... Yes, the statue, which was not here previously, was covering up a tunnel into the basement. Come on, this is Spycraft 101. If it's not the fireplace, it's mysterious statues. Everyone knows this. Yeah, okay. Huh? What? A staircase to the basement. Good read, Velma.
Master, that noise! What is this? There truly is an underground room!
It's the basement, Lenny. All old homes have cellars, you know this. Yeah, I wonder what's under here.
Master Graham, exactly what was in that you were doing?
I'm sorry, exactly what?
What was it that you were doing which you kept secret even from me?
Honestly, Lenny is the one guy you want to like. Oh, I'm doing crazy rituals in the occult in my basement. And Lenny's like,
Let me tell you how I spent my time in France, sir. Because I'm kind of an expert.
I don't like this. I don't like that this looks a little bit like Roger's basement. Maybe Mr. Garland has a nuclear-powered airship. Gotta be honest, in the battle of Johnny versus the demon, I'm rooting for the demon. Okay, the demon within makes him, 6 foot tall and fabulous. It turns him into Rocky Horror, as has been noted. So obviously, yes, we're rooting for the demon within. Is Johnny frightened of this thing that he's become? Yeah, probably. But, that's on him. I want to keep the aesthetic earrings. It's fine. I've got soul items for days. I wonder if it'll light up with this. Push the button. Well, it's still kind of dark, but a lot better than before. Whatever happened to that lantern? Did we not get a lantern this time around? I thought we had. Yeah, in the previous dungeon. Oh, good.
Whoa. What is this?
And that smell.
Baby Bongo. Hi, folks. We're playing Shed Hearts. I hate everything about this.
Come on.
Okay, what's the rub? Alright, it starts... Tamariss. Yep, yep. Has shown up in every Shadow Hearts creepy baby head monster, the Tamariss. Alright, first order of business. We get its picture, and then we steal its stock gauge, because I don't want this thing, double attacking me to avoid it.
Look over here.
Also, TJ, I gotta ask you, you root for the demon within. Are you gonna root for this demon?
Switch on.
Because I'm not.
Yes, let Johnny feast upon your power.
Alright, let's get... How much of a scumbag do I want to be about this? No, not that badly. We'll double, we're not going to double combo. I do want Shania to show us her war face. You don't scare me! Work on it! Alright. What can we... how can we do this? We get us... That could be useful. So we're going to be bleeding 8 spirit points per round. A little more math. That means we have 7 rounds to fight the boss. And let's go ahead and decrease that time by getting Arc Rage, and then punching. First resort to most of our problems. Oh, the little head flaps open up. It's so... Oh! I don't like it. Not even a little. Okay. Frank does not have any specific buffs to apply to the party. So, you know, we're not going to combo right away because Ricardo is going to hit us with Gale. And that's a waste of comboing into it. Yeah, let's just start with damage. It counts as a ground enemy, so that's fine. Show them the Polish-American-Brazilian ninjutsu art of bowling. Okay, that's right. We can't combo with a buff that in any direction. That's fine. Not a big deal. Gale for everyone first, most important, and extra physical and special attack power. We go in whole hog. Don't cry, baby. But get everybody out on the dance floor. On the dance floor. Which, okay, I mean, it's buffing, it's giving itself defensive buffs, so, I mean, we're just gonna stay, hopefully, at the top. Wow! Bright day aside, don't do that! Super! Johnny's still alive, all I needed. And enemy used up all its stock doing that to Johnny. You know, Johnny, waste its time. Give yourself, Oh, Johnny still got stock. Yeah, double up. Give yourself, a little help. And then give everybody else a little help. And we'll call it even. Yeah, how about that, monster? Everyone's healthy again. Alright. I'm feeling saucy. We are gonna double combo. That's a risky ring. Those are some narrow segments. Love that for us. Doing great, doing great. Can we use... Okay, yep, we can still hit it with the rockets. man. Can we solve this problem with punching? Okay, it is unfortunate. It's too high to punch. I was afraid of that. What do we have for... air hits? Hang on. I think it's a free action to change our... a free action to change the fusion for Shania. And I think we have better anti-air with La Seren. I could be misremembering that. Yeah, Ebony Cluster is better. Yeah, alright. Best we can do. Nothing wrong with that. I'm still pretty happy with that. Not as viscerally satisfying as just punching the monster over and over, but, you know. And again, it unleashes its fury upon Johnny, but Johnny can't be stopped. Because he has a habit-forming use of Theraroot. Everyone's like, nah, Johnny, we're fine. Thanks, though. Okay, we'll shift back to Tatanka, get them fists going. Warface status shown. Punch a baby in the face. That's how you, that's how you know you're the good guy. How's Ricardo? Ricardo's got his MP is it's not perfect, but we can afford it. Oh, back to Tatanka already, okay. Yep, hard hit. Let's manage its stock. Big hits. We love to see them. I kind of wish there was some cooler wrists. So I agree. The little, like, quick little short ditty that Ricardo plays for the intro to Enemy Sunshine, I kind of wish he was just, like, passively playing music for the whole fight. Like, we brought a bard along, have him do bard stuff. That's just my take on it. We're burning through resources kind of quickly. I think we've got one more round before Gale wears off. Okay, Passion could actually be quite useful for managing stock. What else have we got? Stores SP only when used. I mean, at that, I would just toss an item to Shania and save the energy. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's play Grief. Let's get better strike effects. We like to live dangerously.
Switch on.
Panic? Panic greatly drains. Yeah, makes spirit points drain twice as quickly. Oh, that's a real problem suddenly for Shania. Okay, she has to unfuse, or she will go crazy next round. That's a shame. I mean, she still hits kinda hard, but we can do better.
Transferring power. Nice air.
Solid work as ever from Frank. How's Ricardo doing? Resources aren't great. Actually, this is a fine time to use passion and keep everyone fight a little bit longer. Okay, boss's stock gauge is just about refilled, which means we are going to bully him once again. And also heal up Frank.
Switch on.
Vacuum's getting a lot of work this fight.
Here we go.
He needs to knock that out. Okay. Some health. Who can we combo with? Yeah, we can get some extra hits in for, we can get some extra damage from Frank. It'll be tight, but I think we can pull this off. Will Snowball still hit? It will.
Transferring power. Nice air.
Both Ricardo and Johnny are in a rough way. Boss is going to be coming up again quick. We are going to break the combo with Johnny and instead vacuum. Yep, because he has a full stock gauge. Let's get rid of that. And then heal Johnny himself.
Switch on. Here we go.
Okay. Ugh, Ricardo burning 3 soul per round. Okay. Oh, and he didn't. Yeah, because his Sonata doesn't heal himself. Well, let's take care of that first. This will buy him an extra 3 rounds. Hopefully that will be enough.
Here you go.
Spirit Lord. What? Oh no! I hate that attack. Well, Johnny's gone. He was banished to the Spirit Realm. That complicates things just a little bit. You know what? We can work with this. I mean, it would help if I know how to use the ring. That's the best we can do here. Frank needs magic. Everybody needs something. We need this. Now we need to kill this thing. No reason to get sloppy. Let's keep Frank combat effective.
Here you go.
Yeah, I don't know if the boss can use Spirit Ward multiple times. I think he only does it once in a battle. In that attack has shown up in every Shadow Hearts game. I'm pretty sure it can only do it once. Pretty sure. Okay, Shania is in a bad way for Spirit, but Ricardo can deal with that. Let's go ahead and double. So that she can at least heal herself after attacking. Health is getting real low. On the boss, I mean. We got this. We got this. Ricardo can... Yes, double again, and we are gonna restore everybody's SP, and then we are going to bombard it with multiple launch rockets. This is why you bring the Bard to the fight. That barrier is unfortunate. I think Ricardo can survive this? Ricardo could not survive that. That's fine. We've worked with worse. Yeah, we will use the expensive res item because we can't have him sleeping on the job. Another snowball for Tamaris. Oh, Panic has recovered. Thank goodness. Ricardo, give him the flamethrower on general principle.
Gracias.
And another boss fight in a row where Johnny does not get the XP. 30,000. Johnny was sent to the Spirit Realm. You know, that problem has been solved. Oh, he's back. Hey, Johnny, your family's up to some stuff.
Huh?
Thanks for providing this week's thumbnail, guys. I appreciate
Nice
it.
photo. Master and his father. And Miss Grace as well.
My sister is... Lady?
Malice could not fix that bowl cut.
So everybody believes the opponent they fought was Miss Grace.
Yes, she's grown since that photo was taken, but there's no mistaking her. So that's why the kid looked like he did when he transformed at the tower.
Well, now that you mention it, we were unable to find Miss Grace's body after the accident. But that doesn't...
It was supposed to be a car accident! You didn't question how they didn't find a whole human body after a car accident, Lenny? This weren't no airplane! A building didn't fall on her! Johnny... We still don't know for sure that it's my sister, right? That's right! Let's go and see Roger. That day, he and my father were in the basement together. Roger will tell us the truth. Oh, Johnny boy. Let me tell you about how Roger Bacon operates. Let's do as the boy wishes. Thank you, Peter Lorre. Where did we leave Roger? Is he still in Roswell? Yeah, what up, Grace? How's this going for you?
That damn Uyuni's power has been released! Now the gate will eventually disappear. What's that? So glad to see you survived!
Incidentally, I like that Killer is so evil that him being present just causes more malice to flow into the Great Gate. Like, the only reason he hasn't become a terrifying malice monster is that he was already that bad of a dude. Yo, what up, haircut? How'd the fight go? She can just keep doing that. This is why I tell my boys, always put one in the brain.
Welcome back. My, you are a terrible mess. Gilbert, you. Tell me everything you know, and don't leave anything out. It seems I can't keep secrets from you. I'll tell you everything. But first, would you mind letting go of me, please?
Story time with Professor Cobblepot. Yeah. Maximum Widow's Peak. No, if four heads could kill. Oh, at least we... Okay, that's nice. I like that when it transports us back to the agency that we get a free full heal out of it. I am going to be... excuse me, crew, I'm going to be away for about 2 minutes. I'll be right back, and then we'll see if we can track down Roger, a.k.a. Lenny Sr. I think we just left him in Roswell. That's where I'm going to check, anyway. And then we'll see if he can give us a straight answer about his predilection to bring people back from the dead with, you know, mixed results. Stand by. Okay, let's go beat up an old man. Okay, you know what? We'll start with questions. Maybe, you know, we should just bring Lenny along. Like, Rogers be like, hey, you know, remember the last time you were getting bodily abducted by Lenny Curtis? Let's not make a habit of it, old man. Yeah, it's just like, oh, I hope you were paying attention. I think I haven't heard that he moved from Roswell, so, Well, the airship is still crashed into the building. That's not great for us. Alright, talk, old man. I'm running this monkey show now, Frankenstein, and I want to know what you're doing with my time.
Oh, Hilda! Oh, and everyone else too. The repairs are going to take longer, so please.
Oh, we did bring Lenny. Great.
It's been a while, Roger. I'm honored to be your younger namesake. Huh? Oh! Lenny! Is that you? Well, this is unbelievable.
You know each other?
Oh, yes, except we were enemies back then. Yes, back then he suddenly kidnapped me and tortured me with various, Oh, please do not talk of such things in front of my master. Lenny. Oh, I'm sorry, Master. I didn't come here today just to reminisce with Roger.
Reminisce about all that kidnapping and torture.
You have something important to discuss? Could it possibly have to do with the strange occurrences in South America?
You were in our basement 3 years ago with my dad and Marlo, weren't you?
Johnny, you remember?
Yeah, Roger casually knowing the plot the whole time. From the second dungeon in the game, rescuing him and Hilda, and he's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell the kid. You don't need to know. In my dream, you were all doing some kind of ceremony. And then Lady appeared, and Dad was...
Are your missing memories returning? Or could it be... What I am about to tell you is something that you may not want to know or hear. Do you want me to continue?
Alternate ending. You're just like, you know what? We're done. We're going to Boca.
Okay, then I will tell you everything. It's a bit of a long story, but...
He's like, I'm immortal. I got all the time in the world.
Johnny, how old will you be this year?
How old? Well, I'm 16, but... More math?
No, you were born in 1908, so you'll actually be 21 years old. Isn't that right, Lenny? That's correct. From when he was 13, Master spent 5 years almost entirely in the hospital.
No. No, he did not.
Your father was worried that knowing this would create hardship for you and ordered me not to speak of it.
Does this have some sort of connection?
3 years ago, your father, Graham Marlowe, performed a ritual called the Ceremony of Emigre. Don't ask how they got the book. Until then, nobody had ever succeeded in the forbidden art of resurrecting the dead.
Trust me, I've tried a lot.
Roger, you can't be saying. Yes, it is the truth. Johnny, you and your sister Grace died 8 years ago. It can't be.
Hey, yo, Johnny's spending 5 years
Graham was
dead for tax
devastated.
purposes.
He had lost 2 children and sought desperately for a way that could finally bring them back to life.
I hate
was
Roger's
Marlo
new
who
voice.
actually told Graham everything about the ritual. Marlo was working hard, trying to make a name for himself as a black magician. It was he who told Graham about Emigre, that the forbidden ritual contained within it the power to bring his children back to him. Together, The two of them spent a long 5 years researching and experimenting. Upon the children's death, it was kept a secret, a complete secret from everyone. Those two managed to steal the emigre manuscript that I had carefully hidden away. And with that reference at their disposal, they performed the ritual. Finally, I realized what happened, but by the time I actually went to your basement, they had just finished performing the ceremony.
So that's what I saw in my dream. Surprisingly, they were nearing success. Never before had anyone successfully performed the ceremony of emigre.
Okay, TJ, close. John, they were able to revive his body, but not his brain. No, you're able to... Reviving a body is not terribly difficult. The problem is that you can't get a soul intact.
As a magician and as a scientist, I couldn't resist my desire to see the moment of its completion. If only I had stopped them, the tragedy that occurred could have been avoided.
The story of Roger's life work, let me tell you.
Well, that's what I've come to ask you about. Tell me what you know. Before that, let me tell you why Graham succeeded where all others before him had failed. Graham succeeded. He succeeded due to the sheer amount of malice contained within the mansion.
Malice? Why was there malice involved?
Well, malice is the crystallization of humanity's evil intent, and thus is detestable by its very nature.
That's why no one likes you, Johnny. That's why you only have friends through work.
However, malice is needed to form the deceased body during the ceremony of emigre. Past magicians had relied solely upon the deceased's desire to come back. In short, the power of the blue light. The result, the deceased would come back with no body, or even transform into a monster and devour the magicians. Sometimes you'd get half of a body, and that's honestly the worst. Let me tell you about this one time. Anyway, don't go to Wales. Graham and Marlowe had accumulated a lot of animal and even human remains in the mansion due to their experiments. Dude, why is this a prequel to Darkest Dungeon? Oh my goodness.
Dan, past musicians like who, Roger? Who was trying this before, Roger? How you know so much about this?
The malice coming from these remains, combined with the high level of malice left in the world by the recent war, and that prick Nikolai. It was the power of that malice, Johnny, that brought you back to life.
Johnny Garland, card-carrying sin against God and nature.
Hold on. Well, the ceremony was a success, right? So how come my father died? And what happened to my sister? Well, rather than me explaining, I think you should see with your own eyes. I need to prepare, so let's meet later in the basement of the Garland residence. We'll continue this there.
Roger just casually like, yeah, kid, you were dead for 5 years. Oh, is the vending machine working? Yeah! Hey, you're not all bad, Roger. I mean, not exactly ethical. Oh, okay, it's the same early game stuff. Ah, well. Buy a couple new tents. General principle. I guess we go back to I guess we go back to yeah, the Garland residence. They better not have put that magic ward back up. I'm gonna be very upset. They almost got me. Hey, Gotta watch my step. Okay, make sure I'm. Oh, been salty about that. Okay. So, question 1, is the Tamarisk back in the basement? I sure hope not. Oh, bright deicide. Cool. The spell was spamming on us. Well, it's good to have that in our back pocket. Are there still monsters, and will they eat Roger? Well, I don't know if there's still monsters, but we can get down to the basement pretty darn easy. Okay, it didn't reset the dungeon, so I can only complain so much. Alright, what do you got for us, Bacon? How did you get here? This old man. A dragon tail? Is that a new knife? Is Johnny gonna celebrate his unbirthday with stabbing? A knife made from the tail of an acid dragon. I love how it's capitalized. An acid dragon living in the foothills of the Zanu mountain range. The blade has an acid coating that corrodes anything it touches. Cool. Yeah, no. Lenny Sr., he gets around. I assume he fixed the airship? And, oh, it's still monster infested. Still monster infested. Roger just don't care. Not even warning us about it.
But oh, the terrible monsters, they're on payroll. You're in my basement now, sucker.
Thank you, Frank. Like it's like shooing a moth out of the room or something. It's like, oh, excuse me, we got these terrible flesh ripping monsters. We're just gonna get rid of these real quick.
Hey, old man, how you doing?
All right, lay it on us.
Why do we have to come all the way here? I just want to know what happened.
Dude, you died, kid. I don't know what to tell you.
Now, using my magic, I'm going to show everyone the memories left in this room of the events of that day.
Yeah, nothing ever goes wrong when Roger starts using magic to channel trauma out of the distant past. 100% success rate. Don't ask what happened to Nemeton Monastery. Shoutouts to Kodelka.
You can do that? Oh yes, I can't do it for a long duration, but seeing just before and after the ritual should be enough. Let us begin. First, what's 17 times 20?
No! You must continue the spell! The souls, they are not yet fully in place!
Grace.
Johnny. Did you die? No, you can't.
Grace, sweetheart. What's wrong? It's me. Don't you recognize me? Wait! Please wait. It's me.
50% success rate. Actually, we're doing pretty good. It's a new record. It's the best this has ever gone.
That means Lady was...
That's right. Back in the past, Lady was your sister. But don't believe for a second that Lady and Grace are the exact same being. It's Malice that is responsible for giving form to the dead. But it's Will, the blue light, which constructs both the dead's mind and its memory. The truth is, Grace gave away to her brother all of the will that was poured into her.
So basically, you're saying that she has no memories. She's a completely different person?
Yes, it's true. A totally different being. Better to think of her as a separate life form.
But then that means that it's my fault my sister became Lady in the first place.
She took that bullet for you, Johnny. That ain't on you. I'd blame Roger for good measure, but...
So should I not kill her? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm not. But still, even if we just left her alone, the gate won't open anyway then. Isn't that right?
Perhaps. And perhaps not.
Yes, leave us to chew on that, Roger. Really appreciate that.
So that brat is Lady's little brother?
More precisely, he is the brother of the original owner of her body. Lady has none of the original personality of that person, or any of her memories either.
So all of that talk of a human lady if the gate opens, a lie?
The thing is, I'm very sorry. I admitted something that I made up on the spot. Please accept my humble apologies. Now don't get the wrong idea. I know that I deceived you, and I admit that. But please make no mistake. It is Lady's will to want that gate open.
Lady's will?
Or more correctly, her instinct wants the gate open. She is, after all, a creature of malice. Maybe all she wants is to return to her own world.
You going soft on me, killer?
That's ridiculous.
You gonna make me
The
clean
gate
up
still
Cobblepot
won't open
for
either
you?
way, right? It's too late.
Wait! Don't give up yet. There still might be a chance, you know? Now, I don't want to sound too presumptuous, but it has been quite a long while since the blue light was released. and the gate has yet to disappear. In fact, through Lady, malice is beginning to gather directly above the gate. I've read the reason is it's because of the large amount of malice in the world, and it's in epic proportions.
Get to the point. What are you getting at?
As long as Lady stays here, the gate has to eventually open, don't you see?
I mean, just keep her fed and watered, you know. Get her a chair, maybe? Seems like she's always standing. It's unfortunate. It's not fair.
You're saying that if we don't kill her, the gate won't disappear?
A large volume of malice is necessary for the gate to continue to exist in this world. And that will happen as long as Lady, with her malice-formed body, continues to feed the gate with that very power.
Oh man.
I have now finished telling you everything. Everything you wanted to know. But what you choose to do is your decision. Only you can make it.
You're gonna carry that weight, Johnny.
If you can give me another week, I'll have my ship repairs finished. So if you all insist on going to the gate, I can help you out. I'll give you a ride.
That would be a much more sincere offering if we weren't capable of, like, traversing the globe freely, even without the airship. But I mean, it's the nicest Roger has ever been. I assume we have to debrief. We have to debrief with Lenny a little bit. I want to point out. Okay, I'm gonna take just a minute because I do want to expand a little bit on plot symmetry, which. And you know, New World is not the best entry in this franchise. You know, Covenant is a more tightly scripted game to the back half. I do, however, really appreciate that now that we have the big reveal of, hey, Johnny is not a tag-along kid. He is not a supporting protagonist to the actual main character of Shania. I mean, he is. Yes, she is the actual main character. But the fact that Johnny is actually intimately tied to the story. He has skin in this game. It's his sister who is the primary baddie. And also, when you take a step back, the sort of direct parallel now of Team Evil and Team Good Guy, of the eclectic and weird couple of hangers-on of Lady as she is going about her business, and then contrast that with Johnny and all of the, you know, traveling circus act that is our party, doing the exact same thing, just at cross purposes. I love that. Roger never really did get over playing God. Never did stop doing that like he said he was going to. And shout outs to the Elric brothers for reteaching the same lessons over and over and over. If you're going to attempt evil rituals to resurrect a human being, the cost is going to be another human being. It's pretty straightforward. It's a classic trope. Not my fault Roger doesn't know his work.
Master, no matter what you decide, I want you to remember that I'm always on your side. Some of those times I was in France.
We just have to do the circuit here. Oh, wipe that gloomy look off your face. That girl and your sister are completely different people, right? Yeah, the mouse was like, be a man and act decisively. Hesitating will get you nowhere. Yeah, the good news, your sister is already functionally dead. Her soul was extinguished as she poured all of her life energy into you, so that you would have a chance to be a boy detective in New York. Little bastard. I'll get to the point. Even if she is your sister, the princess and I must still have our revenge. Eye on the prize, Natan. Good man.
I explained the reasons for this while we were in Idle Cave. Please think about what I have said. I mean, I get that they're going to feel better about it, but, like, based on what has been described to us, it's a bit like, you know, you're declaring revenge on a hurricane, right? It's not a... Lady isn't a person anymore. We just got confirmation of that. She's a being of malice. It might be a public service to put her down so that she doesn't end reality, but revenge is a mug's game.
Everything got serious all of a sudden, didn't it? But as long as I, Hilda, am here, the world is safe. So there's no need to push yourself if you can't take it, okay?
Somehow I'm glad you're on our side, Hilda. You have the courage to take the life of a loved one. No? It's not something to be proud of. I killed Edna with my own hands. And I can never take that back. Just think about that. Ricardo, this is the opposite of a pet dog. Hey, you're gonna have to kill your beloved sister to save the world from her evil. And you'll never get over it, kid. It's going to ruin you. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Hey, Frank Ninja, how you doing? Family! Or the States! If old Frank was in your position, boy, Frank wouldn't know which to choose. But it is for this very reason that boy must decide. You can worry and fret, but you must think carefully. Okay. Alright, well, as straightforward as anything else Frank says. Shania has wandered off. Is she outside brooding? What do you mean she left? Where else does she have to go? I don't know, her family in the Grand Canyon? Right? All that's left of her tribe and people? Yo, Lenny. Alright, Natan, spill the beans. The princess is in Brooklyn. You need one word from her more than all the things we've told you, right? One word? Shania? Just Brooklyn? That all? Fortunately, Brooklyn is not a terribly large or densely populated area of New York City. Your sister took the full brunt of malice upon her, so you could live the life you dreamed of. Now get back out there and keep killing those hobos. It's what she would have wanted. Hey, you know, Johnny has a taste for hobo stew. In this case, a stew made out of hobos. Cannibalism would not be an uncommon side effect of an emigre resurrection. There's prior art. I thought we'd find her in Hoboken. You know. Johnny stabbing this. Oh, this is yeah. What I was talking about symmetry. It's under the Brooklyn Bridge where episode 1, where Killer and Lady meet. Exact same dynamic. Malice Revenant
Did you decide?
and Conduit.
Honestly, I'm confused. Even if I tell myself that they're not the same person, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can fight her when the time comes.
Your sister, what was she like?
It seems like such a long time ago now. Let's see. I guess she was gentle. She was always splitting her candy with me.
Oof.
And she'd take on anybody who picked on me. We played lots of practical jokes, and when my father found out, she's the one who took all the blame. It seems like my sister was always doing everything for me.
I can't believe it. How could she kill so many people? And try to destroy the world?
Hey, Shania? I know you're chasing after Lady to avenge the members of your tribe.
Yes. I've thought of nothing else but defeating her. It's filled every waking thought for 3 years.
You know, I could be totally wrong about this. But ever since we traveled, when we went down to South America, you've really been different and weird.
I got a little surprise from Lady. At the Chichen Itza ruins, I received the kiss of malice.
What?
I could lose my mind at any time. Like Edna. Which is why, before something happens...
So, even if we defeat Lady, you could still...
To be honest with you, I don't really know.
But say you do go crazy. I promise if you don't know what you're doing, I'll stop you. I will. No matter what, I'll stop you. Just like Ricardo did.
I'm glad you feel that way. And I'd do the same for you.
Yeah?
I think we should head back. This time, I'll end it.
Shania! Do you think, when this whole thing is all over, that you'd help me? And work with me in my detective business?
Yo, Johnny, pay attention when the lady says that, she's going to lose her mind and turn into a monster. Because she kissed a girl, and she liked it. It awakened something in her. I mean, it got weird, but first kisses be that way sometimes. Okay, well, very, very tender promise of mutual homicide in the event that either of them loses their mind and becomes a terrible creature. But for all that, Johnny, I mean, come on, just, tighten the belt, put on your big boy pants, and go shank your sister. Just pretend she's homeless. She kind of is. She's a transient. He's got experience.
Master, we've had word from Roger, and he has finished repairing the ship. You seem a little older. Well, I have nothing left to say other than have a safe journey.
You seem 5 years older. Has this... I think yes, okay. Johnny, for combat moving forward, will now have the release ability, where he will turn into an awesome double lightsaber wielding twink boy, standing entirely on his toes. That is not good posture. Kind of sexy though. And much like Shania, it is a fusion form for him. He's going to be much more powerful in straight up combat, though it is going to burn through his soul points. unlike Shania, he doesn't have 4 times more than everyone else. He's got 15, and this is 4 per round. So if we want to make use of that, we're definitely going to have to equip the Flare Brooch, or else Johnny will go crazy and, shred the party. But we'll have a chance to test that out next time. I believe, unless I'm missing anything, this is. I think when we go back to the world map, the gate is going to be available. So, if I'm correct about that, we are actually going to stop in, because in standard Shadow Hearts fashion, you have to visit the site of the final dungeon at least once. Oh, we have to go back to Roswell to get the jet? Roger's not going to pick us up? Oh, wow. Hey, I wonder where the bacon jet is, guys. But I believe after we visit the gate once, that opens up all the final side quests. Some of them we're locked out of. I don't plan on completing all the snap cards for Johnny because I have things to do, man. But we are going to try to get Shania sorted out, and Ricardo, and a couple of the others. We'll see how this goes.
Well, I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting. It took a while, but I'm happy to report it has been completely repaired. Johnny, you're going too, right? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I got friends on the other side, Roger.
Well, prepare for liftoff. Everybody on board. Bacon jet, go!
Man, this is some Robotnik engineering right here. Okay, that was kind of cool. I shouldn't tease. We finally made it. And Killer is just standing at the end of the hallway waiting for us. He's just there. Uh-huh.
Everyone, I know there's not a lot of time left. But if you ever feel endangered, please come back. I'll take it upon myself to get you above ground to safety.
Above ground to safety? Are we underground? The gate was Oh, okay. Well, okay, treasure chest. Obviously, we're going to take that. Mortal Venom. Bacon's already done enough. Yeah, crash through the gate. So, one, I love that Killer is just standing over there waiting for us to approach him, right? We can't kick his ass without getting closer. But he and Capital DIO are in a league of their own. But okay, that theory is played out. Roger, take us back to safety. That counts as visiting the gate. Yep, the gate. Awesome. So now I will have to do some scumming around to see what all side quests are opened up. I believe Ricardo's should be ready to go. I think we have to check back in with Capone in Chicago for him. Pretty sure his is the creepy dollhouse. There's always one of those. Shania, I believe we check with the old lady in Moana Village, since we have all 12 of her statues, and then we'll go to get her final fusion form. Yeah, we'll have some stuff to I'll try to get lined up for next time. Busy work I'll probably do off camera. But yeah, I think that is there. We're probably gonna be. I would think we have like 2 episodes left, depending on how many side quests we tackle. And according to, unless the results have changed, I'll double check this. There was a poll amongst regular viewers of the channel for deciding our next project, as we are close to the end of New World again, probably 2 weeks. And at least in the lead so far, the last time I checked, was a science fiction double feature looking at a classic JRPG and then a later generation sequel. We had a couple of different games fitting that possible criteria, and the standout in the lead thus far was starting next titled Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, widely held to be one of the finest JRPGs or RPGs in general ever made. Obviously, I'm a Skies of Arcadia man, you all know this. But Chrono Trigger, very likely our next project, followed afterwards by its own sequel, Chrono Cross, in the spirit of a game and then its next generation sequel. And I'm looking forward to both of those, unless the votes suddenly surprise me. We'll find out. I will keep you in suspense. For now, thank you all for joining. It was great having you here. Take care of yourselves. Failing that, take care of each other. Stay hydrated, hug a loved one, and I will see you next time.